Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. Alright. So, look, this shouldn't even be no misunderstanding, man. Alright. For you Israelites that believe that you could wear dreadlocks, okay? And you got guys out here teaching it that you can wear dreadlocks, which is 100% off. Alright. We're gonna prove it, we're gonna show it. And first of all, I wanna show this guy. Let's go before we even get into it, because the elder already broke this down, man. You know. But you got this guy. And we done dealt with this dude before, man. Okay. Now, you got this brother right here. I ain't talking about this guy. I mean, you know, he's coming into the truth, but he does have the dreads or whatever. So, he's coming into the truth, but he does have the dreads or whatever. So, he's coming into the truth, but he does have the dreads or whatever. So, we was talking about, I mean, he's breaking down how Yahawashi came as Adam, Melchizedek, Isaac, and Solomon. And that is correct. Most definitely. Right? You know. So, this brother was like, you need to link up with GMS. You're doing in this I think he meant teaching. Right? And I said, them dreads, though, other than that, he's solid. Because I've been watching this brother. And he clearly watches GMS because of the doctrine that he's teaching, right? Now, I think I got that brother blocked. But the guy, it was this dude that jumped on the comment board, right? Amawan Soy. And he was talking crazy. He was like, stop. Matter of fact, how do I go and unblock somebody, man? He was like, stop. He basically said, I'm adding to the word, which isn't true. Okay? We never wore dreadlocks. Never wore dreadlocks in Israel. Ever. We never wore dreadlocks in Israel. Okay? Let me go find this dude, man. It's funny, I gotta go find his profile. Or either I got him blocked or he got me blocked or something, I don't know. But whatever. Right here. Okay. And I believe after I unblock him, I can see his comments. All right, so here we go. Okay, I said them dreads, though, other than that, he's solid. Right? He said, show it in the law. Stop adding to the word, Deuteronomy 4:2. Okay, and I said literally the first commandment. Now let's go look at both of those. Deuteronomy 4:2. Because he said, I'm adding to the word. And it's false. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish aught from it, that you may keep the commandments of Yahawah your power, which I command you. Okay? I didn't add to the word at all. You do not supposed to wear dreadlocks. Now, this guy's over here teaching that you can wear dreadlocks. All right? Now, when you talk about locks, right? You can go to Judges 16 and 13. And Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound. And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head with the web. So he was telling her basically, you know, his strength. And locks, this is why etymology is important. Locks, right? Braids, locks, plaits. Okay? It's not dreads. We never wore dreads. Okay? We wore braids. We wore plaits. Our hair was plaited or braided. Samson's hair was braided. It was plaited. It was never dreads. Okay? So this is where Israel goes off. This is where you got these false teachers, these false prophets, Amawan Soy, this guy going off saying that you can wear dreadlocks. And if I can find a picture of him, you know, he supports the guys with dreadlocks, right? And I believe he has dreadlocks himself. Look at this guy, all right? Actually, he had braids. Them look like braids. I know before he had dreadlocks, right? But this guy claims to follow the elders of GMS, you know, things like that. This type of spirit, man. All right, that ain't it. Okay, you know, we don't supposed to wear dreadlocks, man, and that really looks like plaits more so. You know, now what this brother has is more so dreads. Our hair don't supposed to be super long. So once again, he's bearing false witness. All right, I said once I was giving the brother a compliment too. You need to link. This brother said you need to link up with GMS. You're doing the teaching basically, and I said them dreads though. Other than that, he's solid because the brother's doctrine is correct, right? But once again, the appearance, we don't wear those type of those are dreads, and we about to get to the video to show you exactly why. So he said, show it in the law. Stop adding to the word Deuteronomy. So let's show it in the law. Okay? Exodus 34:14. For thou shalt worship no other God, for Yahawah, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. Now, yeah, Khan, good job. You get good discernment. So when you wearing dreadlocks, understand this. When you are wearing dreadlocks, who are you worshiping? You are worshiping a God. A false God. And who is that? That's Lord Shiva. And this is basic for most of our people, man. You know, we went over this many times. You are worshiping this God, this Hindu God, Lord Shiva. Okay? Now let's get some information on it. Lord Shiva is a prominent Hindu god who is a member of the Hindu Trimvarate along with Brahma and Vishnu, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Shiva is a complex figure who is both good and evil and is associated with many contradictory elements. He is known for his untamed passion, which can lead him to extremes in behavior. For example, he can be an ascetic who abstains from all worldly pleasures, but he can also be a hedonist. His relationship with his wife, whatever, brings him balance. Okay. You know, now if you just type in Lord Shiva, it's basically, and type in dreads, right? In these texts, Lord Shiva, one of the main deities of Hinduism, wears his hair in the so-called jata, locks of matted hair, basically the same as dreadlocks. Even in today's India, it is not uncommon to see jata hair. For example, the holy men called sadhas wear their jata and big coils on the top of their heads, right? So the elder down in South Carolina broke it down in this video, and I'm going to just play a little bit of this, man.
This is Mahadia, and as you can see today, I look a little different, and that is because I have dreadlocks. And I actually want to talk to you about dreadlocks and where they originated and actually the spiritual significance of dreadlocks, or as in India, as they call them, Shiva Jattas. So dreadlocks actually originated in India. You know, Shiva is the first being ever to wear dreadlocks. And you know, out in the West, a lot of people, when they see dreadlocks, they think of Jamaicans, they think of the country Jamaica, or they think of, you know, the music icon Bob Marley. But even though Bob Marley made dreadlocks really, really popular, he definitely made dreadlocks an icon for people to wear. The originator of dreadlocks, the trendsetter of dreadlocks, was definitely Shiva. So I actually want to explain the significance of Jattas and, like, you know, why we have them and their spiritual significance. So when we have Jattas, right, and actually dreadlocks is in the agamas. They tell you exactly how many dreadlocks to have on your head, how long to wear them, and you know, even to the point of where they said, like in the agamas, where it says that to even put 5 rudrakshas after you get your jattas. So actually, let me go into that. So in the agamas, it says that you can have like a number of jattas, starting with 5, 11, 13, 26, 28, 36, 50, and then 82. So those are the number amount. I actually got 50. And then the length is supposed to be to your Swadhisthana chakra. The reason for that is, like, you know, the longer your hair is, it actually is strengthening your nervous system. And not only that, but in the agamas, it also said to wear 5 rudrakshas in your dress, which I am doing. Like, this is one, and I have like 5 within my hair all throughout. So that's what it says in the agamas, and the significance of dreadlocks.
All right, that's enough, man. You know, so understanding that is you worshiping a totally different God. You're worshiping a totally different power, right? And this brother Amawan Soy, right? He's what? He's in the Caribbeans. He's in the islands, and they're heavy in the dreadlocks down there. You can't come into this truth, brother. I done told you, man. I done told you, bro. I done been dealing with you for a year, bro. All right? You always had that type of energy, man. And you know, that's why I had to go and unblock you to do this lesson, right? And you know, at the 2 ammunition, so I shouldn't even do this, but for edification purposes, just to jump back on the fact, all right? Brothers should not be wearing dreadlocks. If you are teaching this truth, you should not be wearing dreadlocks. To that brother Anonymous, hey, bro, you watching GMS clearly. You can't just be skipping over these type of lessons when it's cutting you to your core, right? It's cutting you to your core, okay? We don't wear dreadlocks. That's not in this thing. You can wear braids. You can wear plaits. They don't need to be past your neck. I got braids on myself. I wear braids myself now, all right? Or I wear the afro, man, you know? And it's never going to go past my neck, all right? But we don't wear no dreadlocks, okay? So Amawan Soy, you bearing false witness saying that I'm adding to the word. When Samson didn't wear dreadlocks, y'all say Samuel wore dreadlocks. No, he didn't, okay? You say, some people even say Yahawashi had dreads. No, he didn't, all right? You guys are not diligent, which is a telltale sign that you may not be of the elect. You most likely not of the elect because you're not diligent. You're not truly studying. You're not going into etymology. You're just surface level Israelites. You shouldn't be out here teaching. You shouldn't even be hitting no corner. I ain't never seen that dude hit no corner, man. Okay? All right? You guys are not, you may be called, but you're not chosen because you're not diligent. If you are chosen, you're going to be diligent. You're going to be studying. You ain't going to be breaking things down wrong because you know it's weight that comes with that. Telling people that you can wear dreadlocks, that's a lot of blood on your hands, man. IUIC don't care. They letting everybody wear dreadlocks. I'm a one soy Israelite. You pushing that brothers can wear dreadlocks, it's a lot of blood on your hands. And those guys that you run with, it's a lot of blood on y'all hands. Y'all are leading up Israel incorrectly. Part of the house of Saul, man. That's what y'all are part of. Incorrectly, man. Just like Sakari and all of those. Because you won't bow down to Yahawah. You coming up a different way, making you a thief and a robber. The only way to Yahawah is through Yahawah, not your own fucking way. Alright? You coming up a different way. You want to wear dreadlocks? You want to worship Lord Shiva? Go do that shit. Go ahead. See what happens to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you good. Call me Jay. You good, man. Hey, hey, all them brothers, all the elders that I showed you today, watch their pages and continue, to study and be diligent and get this milk, right? You coming into this thing slowly. It's you good, But for these guys, that Amawan Soy dude, he been teaching for about 2 years. He should know better by now. We have been correcting him. Brothers such as Matazakbak, brothers such as Abaniah, brothers such as myself, brothers such as Yasharahla, brothers that teach constantly, right, on these platforms that have come in contact with this brother. We have many times rebuked this man for the dreads, right? And he still constantly wants to teach it. And he says that he follows the elders of GMS, but clearly he doesn't. He says that so it is what it is. That brother's causing strife, but this is just to edify the sheep. Hey, short one, quick hit. You are not allowed to wear dreadlocks. We never wore dreadlocks. So with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, and Kwam Yasharahla. Shalawam to you brothers and sisters. Shalawam.